I don't think it's possible to say that you have been to Montreal if you have not had a proper Montreal bagel. This is one of the most famous places in the city called Saint Viature, and they have been here for over 50 years. Definitely some of the best bagels in the city, and in general, Montreal is one of the best food scenes in Canada. So join me for this city guide to Montreal, and I am going to dig into this deliciousness. So this is actually my second trip to Montreal. I came here about 6 years ago, I think it was. And if you are looking for a suggestion of where to stay, of course I would recommend the Old Town. That's where most of the tourist attractions are. You're really in the heart of the city. But personally, I would actually recommend the area that I am staying in now, which is Plateau Montreal. This is a much more local area, but it still has a lot of great restaurants, bars, and of course you are within walking distance of Mount Royale, so you have a beautiful green space right close to you. And the hotel that I am staying in is called Auberge du Plateau. It is primarily a hostel, but they also do have dorm rooms as well, and I feel like it's very reasonably priced for the area. Really clean, really easy to get everywhere. But whether you're staying at a hotel or hostel, one thing that I definitely recommend you get beforehand is a good VPN. So a big thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video, and whether I am traveling or here in Canada, having a good VPN on my computer and on my phone is a must. Not only does Surfshark VPN, which is a virtual private network, keep your private information for your eyes only by encrypting your data, but it also lets you travel the world with just one click. That means you can access different streaming services like Netflix and Hulu no matter where you are in the world. Surfshark helps you stay safe on public Wi-Fi with special features like Surfshark Alert, which monitors your personal data and protects your identity. And Surfshark Antivirus is also great for keeping your device virus-free and protecting you from malware. Right now they are having a special promotion where you can get 83% off of your plan plus 3 months for free. All you have to do is use my code Alina. I will have a link in the description so you guys can go there directly. I would definitely recommend Surfshark VPN whether you are traveling or at home for your internet security. It is super important. I genuinely don't know how to dress for this weather. The weather here in Quebec end of May has been so chaotic this year. When I was in Quebec City and Charlevoix, it was like 0 degrees and it snowed. And then getting here to Montreal, it has been a bit warmer, like it was 10 degrees in the morning. But now it is 22 degrees. I don't know what I'm supposed to wear to like cover all of those seasons basically in one day. And especially now climbing Mount Royale, it is a beautiful green space, but I feel like I'm going to be especially sweaty by the end of it. Absolutely spectacular views. Highly recommend coming up here. And there's actually a lot more areas to discover on Mount Royale. You could easily go for a 2 to 3 hour hike around the area, but because I want to show you guys a lot of other places in the area, I think I'm going to head back down and also get a very cold drink. One of the other top things that I really love about Montreal is their true appreciation for art and music. There's a lot of famous painters or musicians who are originally from Montreal, most notably, of course, Leonard Cohen, who there is quite a literal mural dedicated to downtown. All throughout the city, you will see so many different performance spaces, art galleries, and a lot of contemporary art that is just out in the open for everybody to enjoy. One particular place I would really recommend visiting is Oasis Immersion, which is actually a walkable museum where you get to experience 3 immersive galleries and 2 dazzling light installations. When I went, they had an exhibit on Vincent van Gogh, which is a Dutch impressionist artist, and I was very impressed by the presentation and found it really moving. So if you get the chance, I would definitely recommend checking it out. Now, you couldn't do a video about Montreal without talking about its most famous street, which is Rue St. Paul. It is a beautiful pedestrian cobblestone street that goes all the way through the heart of the old town and has so much amazing architecture, lots of beautiful art galleries, lots of really nice fashion boutiques. Of course, this is the most popular part of the city for tourists to come to, so it can get quite busy, especially on the weekends. And then to the right of the old town, there is also the port. That's also a really beautiful area to walk around, and there's a couple of islands that you can also walk or bike to, where there's a big green space. There's also some kind of biosphere, kind of science center sort of place. So there's a lot to see and do in this area. If you only had a couple days in Montreal, I would probably say to stay in this area. So last but certainly not least, one of the top things that you need to do in Montreal is to get a smoked meat sandwich or poutine. Today I'm going to try the poutine at Schwartz's Deli. This place has been around since 1928, and I guess it's common for it to be packed every single day, so I recommend coming not at peak hours if you don't want to have to stand outside. Would you look at that? Definitely something I have never had before. Poutine with smoked meat. I got a side of coleslaw, Diet Coke. This looks amazing. So let's give this a go. Hopefully it'll be better than my Quebec City poutine experience. 100 times better. This is definitely what poutine is supposed to taste like, and then the meat on top is really hearty, really good, like soft, fall off the bone. 100% recommend. So that is it, friends. An absolutely fabulous day in Montreal. This is one of the best cities in Canada for sure. There is just so much to see and do here, and I will definitely be back. Let me know in the comments if you have been to Montreal before. What were some of your favorite places? And as always, I'm sending you guys so much love. I hope you're having a fantastic day, and keep being your own kind of beautiful. Bye, guys.